Today we have two races in one video, races 2 and 3 of Season 2 of the DASCAR Pocono Pro Series, both in Pennsylvania. First up, it's Pocono Raceway in the Sleepy 5000. 4 wide to start the race, and that's not a good idea. Anthony Lopez spinning and a big crash off turn 1. Robert Piet looks to take the lead away from pole setter RJ Bishop. He's going to get a run off turn 2, and he gets the lead away from Bishop. But Sean Harple's behind him. Harple is now up to second. Piet hits the wall. That's going to allow Sean Harple to gain some momentum on him. And here comes the 67. He's going to pass the 77 to take the lead under the caution flag. Racing back, and Harple is going to clear the 77 in time for the caution, and he'll lead it on the restart. And RJ Bishop looked low, but he'll have to wait until after the restart to make his pass. Dane Amon and Alex Hawkins wrecked out, racing back to the line. Skylar Dixon hits Hawkins, and he flips upside down. A hard crash on Skylar Dixon. You see his onboard camera. That was a hard hit. Could not avoid it. He was battling side by side for a position. He was way down. He was scored 38th anyway, but a big crash ends his day. He is alright though, because these cars are pretty dangerous. They look pretty dangerous, but this is Entertown 3, so there are no injuries in our Entertown 3 because it's make-believe. And oh boy, whoa, they got pretty too close for comfort. Oh, someone's just spun. Joseph Shrigley. Ooh, he saves it. What a save by Joseph Shrigley. Unfortunately, though, we have ourselves another crash anyway. Down in the back, Ryan Casey wrecks. Brandon Nichols I see spinning. A lot of drivers spinning around. Another wreck that takes out a couple more drivers. Anthony Lopez gets right into Ryan Casey, and Lopez spins again. His day has just not been great. He was involved in the first caution, and now he gets himself into a second wreck. Argel Alonso took the lead with 10 laps to go. Pit stops jumbled up the field, but Robert Piet is now running in second place. Piet looks to take the lead from Alonso coming down turn 1. They touch. Oh no, they're going to spin. They spin. The leaders have spun. Piet and Alonso have both spun out. Ooh boy, another big crash off turn 1. That's like the third straight wreck we've had today in the same spot, in the same position. My goodness, it's like a death trap here for many of these cars. But anyway, Avi Sachs looks to take second away from Sane Kors. Nikolai Svedberg is your new leader with 5 laps to go on the restart. Ooh boy, bumper-to-bumper action. They touch wheels, but thankfully, though, no wreck. Avi Sachs going to get a good run off Svedberg and takes the second position away. And Svedberg is now going to have to play catch-up. Ooh, he's in the wall. They're all in the wall. My goodness, man. That wall has just not been avoidable for these AI-controlled cars. Sane Kors looks to move up to third place, and she does. And now she's closing in on second against Svedberg. Oh, I see some smoke in the back, but thank goodness, though, they were able to keep it together. Not sure how they were able to get one green flag lap in here in this race, at least a 2-lap green flag run in general, but boy, they were pretty close to wrecking again here. Avi Sachs pulling away. Svedberg, oh boy, another wreck. Leah Walker has spun out. That's going to end the race under caution. And this has been a complete wreck fest throughout, but we still had some exciting battles for the lead while in our short green flag runs. Johnny Gorner going to take second away from Sane Kors out of nowhere. The Season 15 Pocono Cup champion is going to try to close in on Sachs, but it's not going to be enough. Avi Sachs is going to come off the final turn and take the win in the Sleepy 5000 at Pocono Raceway. Takes the first leg of the Keystone Weekend doubleheader here in Pennsylvania. And now we'll take you over to Penn Mtn for the running of the 7D 500 and our second leg in the Keystone Weekend as DASCAR Pocono Pro Series continues its 2-race tour in Pennsylvania. Here are the results from Pocono, and we'll see you guys later. Coming up is at Penn Mtn, so stick around. We'll show you the Penn Mtn race right about now. It is now time to take you to Penn Mountain, up north in Pennsylvania, for the running of the 7D 500. Mason Powers is on the pole, but he's going to get challenged pretty quickly off the first turn, and he's going to get passed already by Chloe Baker. Baker takes the lead off turn 1. Robert Piet, though, has the better line. He's coming down on the bottom on Baker, and Piet's going to take the lead from the number 6 machine. Piet looks to get a run off the corner. Oh, they're side by side. This track can go 3 and even 4 wide. Not sure why I've been putting this track on the back burner for a long time, but this track is pretty cool, actually. It's pretty amazing, and it's a shame that I don't have any much races from this track. But right now we're back here. 77 took the lead on the first caution, which was brought out by Eric Hayden. Eric Hayden goes upside down. There was a wreck in front of him. Couple drivers involved. I see Johnny Garner is in it. Ooh, boy. Alex Hawkins was the culprit of the caution. Couple more wrecks. Sane Kors, I know who's in it. Seth Cole is in it. Sean Harple's in it. Harple's up in smoke. A big crash to start off the race, just like what we had in Pocono. But this one is a little bit more cleaner than Pocono was. Dylan Thoreau takes second place and now goes for the lead against Robert Piet on the restart. Thoreau gets the better run off the bottom, getting drafting help from the number 10 machine. Thoreau gets in front and he takes the lead. We're still green, thank goodness for him, but Mason Powers, though, is going to take advantage of their draft, and he's going to go for the lead for himself. Coming down right now, 3 wide in the back. Oh boy, this is getting really exciting, really tense here. And Penn Mountain, Zach Golbeck now climbs to the top of the mountain. For now, Zach Golbeck, your new leader. Chloe Baker looks to retake the lead in front of the big boys. And Baker goes on the bottom, takes the lead, getting drafting help from Brandon Nichols. Oh boy, they're too close for comfort. Big spin in the back. Oh man. Another race in which the top 5 competitors have spun out of the race. Or maybe I should say top 2 competitors again spun out and brought out our next caution. Skylar Dixon, who flipped earlier in Pocono, is going to rebound and take the lead here in Penn Mountain, racing back to the caution flag. Let's get another look at that wreck with Zach Golbeck and Mason Powers. Ooh, thank goodness nobody else got involved, but Zach Golbeck rides the rails. Their races were done. Oh, that's a tough break for them. Pit stops jumbled up the field. Chloe Baker would retake the lead, but Brandon Nichols gonna take it away from her. Coming down the final corner, Nichols takes the lead with just 12 laps to go. A dozen left here on top of Penn Mountain. Nichols gets it, but Skylar Dixon, he's waiting for the kill, and he's going to try to do it. And he gets the bottom. He retakes the lead. 3 wide in the back. He has some breathing room behind him. It might not last long. Oh, boy. It looks like they're going to try to force 4 wide. Pichu's going to try to force 4 wide for second. Oh, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. They all wreck out. They were trying to go 4 wide for second, and Fitzwater, Nichols, Michaels, and Pichu wrecked out. Oh my goodness, that just changes up the race forever. Robert Piet now is in second on the restart, and he goes for the lead against the 71 and of Skylar Dixon, and Piet takes the lead, but here comes Nikolai Svedberg. Svedberg had led on the final restart in Pocono, but he lost the lead. He's hoping not to happen. He's hoping that won't happen again here in Penn Mountain. Svedberg takes the lead. He's still got drivers in the back. Justin Roberts. Roberts is going to fly away and take the lead. Ooh, boy, they're just mixing it up in the back. Wow. Dylan Young looks to find a lane he could use. Oh, they're not going. And Justin Roberts has spun. Roberts has just spun out. Svedberg made contact with Roberts, and he spun out again. Oh, man. Dylan Thoreau takes the lead. Not sure we're going to have one more lap here on the restart. We'll see. If there is no more green flag laps left, Thoreau might be your winner. Let's go on board with Nikolai Svedberg, as you see, make contact with Justin Roberts. Oh, they were running so well in the top 2. It has happened like 3 times. Drivers from the top 5 have wrecked each other out to bring out cautions. This happened 3 times in Penn Mtn. And look at this. Thoreau was pretty fast on his feet, able to avoid the incident and able to take the lead. He was last scored in 9th place, and now he jumps up to the lead. But guess what? We are going to have one more lap here in Penn Mtn. It's going to come down to this. Will Dylan Thoreau win it? The green and white flying around with 1 lap to go. Thoreau tries to win it. Dylan Young in the back. Here comes the 14, looking to find a lane he could use. Bumper to bumper. Thoreau's trying to hang on, trying to block. Halfway through, Young's gonna have one more chance to make a pass. Here comes Dylan Young going on the bottom. Coming down the final corner, Young goes on the bottom. He's gonna make the pass. And coming off the final corner on a last lap, last turn pass, Dylan Young wins the 7D500 at Penn Mtn. Dylan Young takes the win away from Dylan Thoreau. How about Jacob Lawler? He made a comeback up to 2nd place. And Thoreau, a heartbreaking finish. He had the win in the bag, just couldn't hold it off in the final 1-lap dash. He finished in 3rd place on the podium, though, so give him credit for that. But anyway, that's it from Pocono and Pennsylvania's Keystone Weekend. The next 2 races will both be in New Hampshire Motor Speedway, a doubleheader at New Hampshire. First with the oval race and then the road course race. We hope you'll join us then. See you guys later.